If your journey through Tamil Nadu takes you toward Madurai, Tanjavur, or Kumbakonam, a small detour near Tirunelveli offers something quieter, something extraordinary. At the foothills of the Western Ghats, the Tamirabarani River winds its way through lush farmland. A network of canals channels its waters across the plains, nourishing crops and communities alike. Here lies Ambasamudram, a town shaped by water, devotion, and time. For centuries, its temples and fields have drawn sustenance and inspiration from these flowing waters. Strategically located where the mountains meet the plains, this region has served as a vital cultural and agricultural corridor for over 1,000 years. The best way to experience this town is to catch it while it's still waking up. If you arrive early, you will see the gentle sunlight filtering through the tall arecanut groves. In these quiet moments, you see a harmony that is hard to find in the city. Here, history isn't confined to books, it is etched into the landscape itself. The town's name carries echoes of water and devotion. Long ago, this region was known as Ilangokudi. Over time, great kings and local chieftains constructed vast reservoirs or lakes so expansive they were called Samudram. These life-giving waters were seen as blessings of the Divine Mother, Amma, and so the name evolved Ambasamudram, a town defined by its relationship with water. While much of the modern world relies on machines, the fields here still move to an ancient rhythm. In the early light, farmers wade through thick mud, guiding buffaloes and wooden ploughs, a living tableau that has remained largely unchanged since the time of the Cholas. A short drive leads us to Brahmadesam, home to ancient Kailasanatha Temple. And with the dawn, peacocks are simply there, part of the rhythm, part of the land. Village streets awaken slowly. On doorsteps, a daily masterpiece takes shape, only to disappear by sunset. This is called the Kolam. Drawn with rice flour, these intricate patterns are more than decoration. In Hindu philosophy, this simple act embodies Pudayatna, living in harmony with all beings. The rice flour feeds ants and tiny insects, offering the first meal of the day to the smallest forms of life. It is both art and silent prayer, a fleeting symbol of prosperity that connects the home to the earth. And on the streets, small packets of kolam powder are sold. Historically, Brahmadesam was renowned for its Vedic scholars who recited the four Vedas throughout the day. Such was the spiritual vibrancy of the region that Raja Chola is believed to have granted the entire temple town to these scholars, allowing them to dedicate themselves fully to sacred learning. Until recent decades, Vedic education and recitation remained an integral part of life here. Legend tells that Lord Brahma came here to repent for having insulted Lord Shiva during Daksha's yajna. He is said to have created a sacred tirtham, bathed in it, and performed penance at this very spot. His grandson Roma Rishi is also believed to have worshipped here, giving the village its name, Brahmadesam. Built in the 10th century during the Chola period, the Kailasanatha Temple stands as a masterpiece of stone. Massive granite pillars and intricate carvings reveal the extraordinary skill of its builders. The temple bears a layered legacy of dynasties. The Chariot and Cholas contributed exquisite sculptures. The Pandyas built the mandapams, and the towering Rajagopurams and outer walls were later constructed by the Nayaks. Granite pillars, spacious mandapams, and time-worn carvings speak of classic Dravidian architecture. Centuries of weather and shifting patronage have left parts of this temple in ruin. Nearby rests an old temple chariot, now lying silent. In many South Indian temples, chariots carry deities during annual festivals, a tradition that continues to this day. Close to the chariot, there's a raised platform nearby. It's called the Termutti. As the chariot is several stories high, the heavy processional deities or Ulsavamurtis are first carried here from the main temple. From this elevated height, they are carefully shifted onto the chariot's throne. Once a deity is moved from this platform to the chariot, the structure ceases to be a mere vehicle and legally becomes a mobile temple. Before thousands of devotees pull the massive ropes, the final pujas and offerings are conducted right here on this platform. The inscription here says that this was built in 1937 and was community funded. The chariot is a moving gallery on wheels, each panel a testament to the skill and devotion of generation of artisans. Across its wooden panels, deities and ornamental motifs emerge in remarkable detail, including symbolic depictions of love and fertility, a reminder of the cultural narratives once common in temple art. Under a temporary shelter, artisans work with steady focus, shaping a new temple chariot, each chisel mark carrying forward a lineage of skill. Further along, the Papanasam region unfolds. Sacred rivers, cascading falls, and dense forest. The Papanasam Temple, dedicated to Lord Shiva, draws devotees who perform ancestral rites and sacred baths in the Tamirabarani River. Shiva is worshipped here as Papanasanathar, the destroyer of sins, and goddess Parvati as Ulagammai Amman. Devotees believe that a holy dip in these waters, followed by darshan, brings spiritual purification. Visitors must obtain passes from the forest authorities and reach the checkpost before 3 p.m. As the road climbs higher, we enter the dense forests of Mundanthurai Wildlife Sanctuary. We are following the Tamirabarani River upstream, heading toward one of its most famous hidden gems. Access is largely by private vehicles, and within this reserve forest, honking and loud music are prohibited. This is Agasthya Falls. Most waterfalls in Tamil Nadu dry up, but not this one. It's fed by year-round streams from the Agasthya Malay hills, so it flows beautifully in every season. Because the water never stops, the people never stop coming. It's a busy, vibrant place. The water strikes with surprising force, massaging the body, and are believed to carry the healing properties of forest herbs. A simple partition divides the fall. Men and women bathe in separate sections. Small changing rooms and toilets are available near the parking area. Near Agasthyar Falls, stone steps lead uphill to Kalyanathirdham, where sage Agasthya is believed to have received darshan from Lord Shiva and goddess Parvati. According to legend, during the divine wedding of Shiva and Parvati at Mount Kailash, the crowds were so vast that Agasthya could not witness the ceremony. In devotion, he prayed from this region. Pleased with his sincerity, Shiva and Parvati are said to have appeared before him here in their wedding form, the Kalyana posture. The nearby waterfall thus came to be known as Agasthyar Falls. Near the falls, a small hydroelectric powerhouse draws power from the river, quietly coexisting with the forest around it. The Mundanthurai forests are home to thriving populations of tufted grey langurs. Unlike in many places, these monkeys are surprisingly composed. If someone offers food, they take it quietly and leave, never chasing or harassing visitors. Ambasamudram is not a destination that demands your attention. It reveals itself quietly through the rhythm of the river, the ritual of the morning, and the endurance of the forest. It reminds us that the most meaningful journeys are often taken just slightly off the main road.